to maybe talk through this document a bit. So let's go to focus mode. So what we agree is that we want this to be simple. We don't want to overwhelm the user either with complexity or with too much information. It will be noise. Everything else below that is basically my personal view, and I wonder what you think and if you have similar ideas. So there will be a list of papers from proceedings, basically just a linear list. People can tap on it and they get options such as these. These options do not have to be in a linear pop-up. They can be in interaction styles. They can be in different shapes, maybe circle, maybe different corners to different things and so on. One of them will open the document to look like something like a PDF view to be familiar, but of course more interactions, and that can be moved anywhere on the screen. Lift allows the user to lift it out of where it is now. This is something we already have. And once it's lifted to be moved anywhere, it can then be unlifted or something to move it back. Expand means show more information in situ, either in a pop-up floating window or by expanding or so on. This will be interesting to experiment with. The user can also choose to view author names, not just the title, toggle that on and off. Then we may look at things like show only connected, so that, for instance, you hide everything that isn't connected to this node. It's a focus mode, bit like we're doing now, but for XR. And then we have annotate, which allows the user to color, code, or tag the item, and have option to add a written note. They can also, and this is of course the whole point of this in a way, like or hide the document. When controlling the map, I'm going to show you further down here properly what that is. Lifting we've already talked about. So let me go to normal mode, and if you please, just give it some more space. If we focus on this, so the middle bit here is the map itself, where you have all the titles of the documents, and you have the name of the proceedings on top, which looks like a nice heading, but it's really just a tag. A user can hide that if they want. Lower left, we have a pop-up menu, what to show and hide, which is basically what we have here in Author already. Layout is things like whatever you selected, whether you selected by category manual, you can lay out everything left aligned, right aligned, center. Also lay out vertically evenly spaced, horizontally evenly spaced. Maybe other things like circles and all kinds of goodies. On top, and this is where what Dini said about very different views. Imagine these are tabs, and if you had a keyboard, you could tab through it, but that's just as an idea. So for the first one, we have map, then we have timeline, citation view, people-centered view, and globe. It's important a few things here. Number one, each one of these will have a submenu where you can save views, save workspaces. And when you're in one of these workspaces, the user can do the equivalent of control clicking on the screen or speaking add keyword or add whatever. So they can build up, let's say, a list of names of people that they work with, put it somewhere in the space, and those names will always be there when they choose that particular map or timeline. So that what changes is the documents inside, but the keyword names, etc., shapes stay the same for the user. Anyway, I look forward to some comments on this and hope that you have competing ideas and building ideas. And I think things are getting really difficult in a good way and interesting. See you soon.